It's no secret that Joshua did not want this fight, and he didn't want it for a reason, because Deontay Wilder is the most fiercest puncher in boxing history, in heavyweight division history, and I saw that tonight and I felt it. No wonder AJ didn't want no part of that right hand. He can't move like me, he'd have been nailed. It's no secret that Joshua did not want this fight, and he didn't want it for a reason, because Deontay Wilder is the most fiercest puncher in boxing history, in heavyweight division history, and I saw that tonight and I felt it. No wonder AJ didn't want no part of that right hand. He can't move like me, he'd have been nailed.
Oh my gosh, it's over. To this day, to this day. Oh my. Woo. Oh, y'all going down tonight. Listen, it's going down to this day, 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 to this day. It's over for y'all. I told y'all the prodigal son has returned. To this day, smash the like button. To this day, I'm kicking y'all ass. To this day. My job is just getting easier. This is what I get paid the big buck. To this day, to this day. We got a show today. He said coward 19 virus. Facts. Let's go. Oh my gosh, we got a show. I'm just waiting for YouTube to send the notifications out, so bear with me. The sooner you guys get those likes up, the sooner I can get started with the show. Do you hear me? Wake y'all asses up. We about to cook Tyson Fury. Ego on boats letting girls fall in the water. Man, who said you sent me that? Man, about 6 of y'all tagged me in that. That wasn't me. She wasn't. She had no cakes anyway. That definitely wasn't me. She had no cakes. That's why she deserved to slip into the water with the no cheek. She's trying to twerk with the no cheeks, with the no cakes. Let's go. Hey, oh my gosh, I'm about to cook yo. Let's go. Where my shooters at? We got these shooters in the building. Shout out to Adrian. We got some channel members in here. I'm about to cook this man Tyson Fury. Okay, we got one shooter. Shout out to my boy Daquandre. 21 guns salute, dressed in fatigues, black jeans and boots. We disappeared in the crowd. All you seen is troops. This little name Nas think he live like me. Talk about he left the hospital, took 5 like me. You live in fantasies, Fury. I reject your deposit. We shook Dre's punk ass. Now we out of the closet. Mob Deep wonder why blow them out. Next time grown folks talking, close your mouth. Peep me. Oh my gosh. Hold on, you getting kicked. Oh, shout out to Business Brain. No soliciting. Shout out to Business Brain. He was creeping. Bro, my man was creeping like MC8 in Menace. Hey, homie, need some help? Bop, 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 bop. Come on. Oh, man. Y'all getting cooked. Smash the like button. Get the likes up. YouTube is hating. They can't stop me. I'm a machine. I'm a problem. I'm a problem that they can't solve. I'm going to bust this YouTube algorithm. Ego Valley. I told y'all. It's looking real bad for your man Tyson Fury. No soliciting. If you guys solicit other channels and all the name dropping and stuff, then you will be blocked. You will be blocked. I don't care what nobody else is doing. It's about what we doing. Digital mob. I'm not worried about no. Shot the Business Brain. He shot the man and blew out his brain in broad daylight. Rockabye, baby. Anyway, we just getting started. Listen, we're not going to get the show started unless y'all get the likes up. I don't work for free. Likes or loot. Y'all going to pay me loot or y'all going to get the likes up. It's the only way. It's the American way. I am the American dream. Ego Brown. I wasn't born with the silver spoon in my mouth, Miss Hawkins. You hear me? Charlo top 5 pound for pound. Yeah, but old media racists and the skinheads will never put him there. They'll never put him there. They'll act like he, you know what I'm saying, he don't deserve to be there. But then they'll put Pepe Le Pew and all these other dudes who are foreign. They'll put them on the list with 3 fights. My boy Sura's in here. Oh, it's a party. We having a party. Y'all got to get the lights up. Y'all really want to have a party? Y'all really want to have a party? Let's go. Get the lights up. What's up with everybody? Y'all wake up. I'm everything that counts in this boxing game. Wake up. Man, Tyson Fury was spotted. Tyson Fury was spotted. What is this? Listen, YouTube is tripping. They're not sending out notifications. So we'll start here. Let's do the Boxingego roll call. Let me know where y'all from. City, state, zip, bang, where you from. My name is Ego, representing that California, Bay Area. You know this. 707. I'm from the flats, bruh. You feel what I'm saying? 707, say it backwards. Where y'all from? Daquandre, wake them up. Rockabye, baby. All right, we got Springfield, Massachusetts, 413. We got 313, Detroit, Chi-Town in the building. Dubai by the way of DC. He says Squarefield. You a square, bro. Block him. He hating. Block Jay Santana. You hating. He said Squarefield. Yeah, all right. Pull through and see what that do. Hawthorne, block Jay Santana. Bro, they want to hate so bad. Chi-Town in here. Oh, Surrogati. He ain't going to be in Rush Hour 3. He ain't going to be in Rush Hour 3. Tampa, Florida. Dallas, Texas. Milwaukee in the building. Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Oh, my gosh. Go look up the history. Look up that history. Go Google that. Google that shit. See what I'm talking about. 619. What up? South Side, Atlanta, 404. Oh, he doing like ludicrous. 404 772. What you gonna do? He throwing all the area codes up. 770 678. Baltimore 21205. Let's get it. You gotta. He from Baltimore, where you gotta be more careful. Shout to LBC, H-Town. I see y'all. North Louisiana. Area 410. Be more Grand Rapids, Bompton. My man representing Compton, Bompton. Let's get it. 510 Fremont 414. We got Strong Island, Long Island 11798 702. We got Houston 713. Man, y'all better stop playing. We everywhere. My man, sir, he said, sir said, I'm surgical with this. Jake, we surgical. Oh, shout out to my man, Ricky Williams. Now we got the shooters in here. It's about to be a 21 gun salute. We talking about Tyson Fury. Get the likes up. 256-510, Bay Area up in here. 11773, East London, E9 side. Oh, he repping. Like, y'all got gangs in England now? Like Joshua, he a Crip. You meet with me, Crips and Crumpet. Bro, Joshua think he gangbanging. The way he be posting. And then he be with like 50 dudes. Shout out to Mega, my man. Joshua would be with like 50 dudes at all times. And he'd be posting like nip quotes and stuff. And he'd be like old white men and shit. Joshua, funny. Brownsville, never ran, never will. New York City in the building. New York City, they mess with the kid heavy. It's about to get heavy in this chat. I need y'all to smash the like button. I think we could do a bit better. Tyson Fury. What can I say? Let's jump into the content. Tyson Fury was spotted in Las Vegas. And guess what? I know some people seen the video and they want to hate. I got something special, but wait, there's more. I got something special for y'all tomorrow. Because some people, listen, notice when it's a white person or when it's someone with the complexion for the protection, there's a built-in excuse. You notice there's a built-in excuse. Oh, it's a Photoshop, or, oh, Fury's feeling better. Nah, we not dealing with that. They said he was unable to continue to fight Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder. They said he was Ovid positive, right? Ego testicles, not to be confused with egotistical. Get him out of here. What was that? He talking about my testes. Man, he got to go. I don't know what he... Bro, that's how you know I'm the Don of all things. They talking about my nuts. That's how I know my nuts must be real big when they just come in talking about my nuts. Fuck you, complexion connection. Oh yeah, bro. They gotta go. They on my nuts. I told you the bars is tough, but get off my nuts. So, anywho, Tyson it's always the weirdos. Sura said these sus dudes, bro. They out here zesty. They zestfully clean. What can I say? We talking about Fury. Notice the Fury fans bring all the weirdos. They talking about my nuts. Talk about how Fury was caught in public. So let's get back to business. I don't got no time to play around. What is this? Tyson Fury, he tested positive, right? That's what they told us. They said he's unable to continue training. There were multiple people. They said up to 10 people in his camp, and it's an outbreak. They said the outbreak monkey infected everybody with the contagion, right? They said 10 people. Now, I told you from the beginning, I didn't believe it. Second, they have the story is Swiss cheese. People that they said were sick allegedly aren't sick. People that that was in close proximity with Tyson Fury that you would assume would get something so highly contagious as is the case with C19, right? They didn't get sick, like Jared Anderson, who posted he was in Houston days later running miles, and he said, my fight got canceled, it. Oh my gosh, bro. This is a terrible look for Tyson Fury. I know y'all gonna get my likes up, though. I don't care what y'all doing. Y'all gonna hit the like button. I don't care about the haters. I'm here for the fans. We breaking the boxing news. So the funny thing is this when it comes to Tyson Fury, and I talked about it, white privilege, Wilder talked about it. A lot of y'all act like y'all didn't understand. Do you understand now? Do you see it now? How is Tyson Fury, check my last video, how is he out here posting pictures at luxury car rental places if he has the Rona? Explain that. Explain that. How are you renting cars, right? How are you here? Oh, that part. How are you here with no mask on? So he the new Future? Mask off? It says, thanks for stopping by, Tyson Fury. Bro, he Future. Mask off. He took the mask off. So I thought you sick. How you like who has the Rona? Who has the Rona and they out here in chancletas and socks looking for luxury cars? The picture is old. His face is not bruised up. Block him. Shut your ass up. Surprise coming tomorrow. Get him out of here. Bro, get these dudes out of my chat. Thank you. Business brain. He said the picture is old. Once again, when it comes to a white fighter or a fighter with the complexion for the protection, old media, they come with all the gimmicks. They say, oh, that's a Photoshop. Yeah. Yeah, that's not really Fury. That's a Vegas lookalike. It's always something. Bro, it's always something. Y'all gonna pay. Shout out to James Garrett. Y'all gonna pay. When they hate, donate. So Fury, he's supposed to be sick, and he had time to post this video. Right? He posted this video. He said he was in Las Vegas, Nevada. I made a video where this rental car place is also in Las Vegas, right? And so he said, oh, his face wasn't bruised. His face doesn't look bruised here, or he wearing makeup or whatever his deal is, right? It looks the same. You know, your bruises aren't going to stay forever. He went underground for a couple of days after they said he had the Rona, and then now he just emerged. So you got the Rona, but you doing acceptance speeches for ESPY. Who, like, bro, listen, boxing needs to do something. Wilder needs to sue this man, sue the pants off of him. Stop playing games with Tyson Fury. He's not playing on an even playing field. He's not playing. If y'all think Tyson Fury should be sued by Deontay Wilder, can I get an amen in the chat? If y'all believe that Wilder should sue Tyson Fury, at this point, can I get an amen? I'm taking y'all to church. Can I get an amen? All right. That's what I'm talking about. Block gold-blooded. Shut your ass. It's over for you. Block this man. Get him out of the sport like I've been saying from the beginning. Get him out of here. Fury said that he was bigger in America than Deontay Wilder. That is not the case because you getting ripped to shreds by Americans. See, the UK, listen, there's some great people in the UK. I used to live in England. I used to live in the UK. Great people there. So, you know, not everyone's bad or whatever, but the UK, they not coming with the heat. They don't hold, listen, in boxing, it's like rah, 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 sweet Caroline. They're not going to hold their people accountable in the world of boxing. They don't care how much Tyson Fury F up. They don't care how bad he looks. It's always an excuse. It's always an excuse. Hold your man accountable. Listen, if you American, Americans will hold you accountable. This man Fury said, the man Fury said that he's bigger in America. Who likes Fury in America? Except for the racists and skinheads, American History X ass motherfuckers. Curb stomping people. You know what I mean? Like who really rocks with Fury? I ain't never seen no one not connected to his team or from the UK with no Tyson Fury shirt. But this is what they told you. They said, Fury said he's more popping in Wilder's own country than a black fighter. That's not true. You're not more popular. People don't like Tyson Fury because they see all the gimmicks. Again, the UK's looking bad, bro. Tyson Fury's camp, his team's looking bad. You said you couldn't fight Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, because you was sick. You so sick you renting or shopping luxury cars, huh? With no mask on at that. Block odd. Yeah, that comment was odd. You out of here. Let the bodies hit the floor. J-Dog had to clap him. Me and J-Dog been telling y'all from the beginning. I'm like Leo in Inception. Tyson Fury's whole camp full of deception. I've been telling y'all since the inception. Oh my God, it's over for y'all. Nobody care about Fury. People want him out. He's a fraud. It's a gimmick. You so say, and here's the thing. There's nothing old media can do. First of all, yeah. Now it's time for the boy to cook. It is time for the boy Ego to cook. If y'all want me to keep cooking, can I get a hell yeah in the chat? If y'all want me to keep cooking this man, I'm about to cook this man. Oh my. I'm about to cook this man. Shout out to Kamal. Corporate media, you got some explaining to do. It's over. It's over. It's over. So we about to cook it. Tyson Fury, rumors came out that he was getting beat the fuck up in sparring. His face looked like he was getting beat up. I made videos about this. We know his first choice was not to even give Wilder a rematch. Your show is whack. That's what's up. But you in here on my dick. Listen, I need my shooters to be like Business Brain. Get them out of here quick so I can continue. Thank you. Tyson Fury, they trying to distract me, but it won't work because I'm the god of boxing talk. So every time they come in with the distractions, when they hate, it is your obligation as fans to save the chat, save the stream, and donate or throw a like on the video. Thank you, management. So Tyson Fury, we know he didn't even want to fight Wilder. It took for a retired judge in a mediation/arbitration process in order to convince Fury to take the fight. Then he went on ESPN. They had like whatever show they had, like Josh Taylor Ramirez or something. And they showed Tyson Fury was there. He looked like he was on coke to me. You know what I mean? If you've ever been around people who have been on drugs and their eyes bulging out. So he looked like he had that like same white suit he be wearing or whatever. It looked like he was on coke on ESPN, but they showed him signing the contract, and he said, Wilder's scared. I'm gonna smash. And he signed a contract, and he was like, should I sign it? Blah, blah, blah. He signed it on national TV. Conveniently, he's the one having to postpone and always pull out of the fight. It's funny how that works. He said Wilder was nervous. He said Wilder was scared. He said he has Wilder's mojo in his back pocket, but it is always his side that has these postponements. And this has been throughout Fury's whole career. Boop. Boop. Let me get some water. Y'all gonna get the likes up. No pressure. Y'all gonna get the likes up, though. The man is a fluke. The man is a fraud. The man is clearly ducking smoke with Wilder. Just look at it. The evidence shows that. You could have did an immediate rematch, but you fled to ESPN and Top Rank and decided to fight Tom Schwarzenegger. Yeah, hey, what are you doing? Killian, get to the chopper now. Yeah. Bro, who is Tom Schwarzenegger? That's a Top Rank special. Who asked for Tyson Fury versus Tom Schwarzenegger? Yeah, call me when the governor gets there. Yeah, I'm the governor of California. Who asked for that fight? Some random German guy that was randomly ranked. Who asked for the random German guy that no one ever heard of to fight Fury at the heavyweight division? All the names, Tyson Fury. So Top Rank, they got Bryant Jennings, Oscar Rivas, Jared Anderson, and you just put him in with some random German guy. You know what I mean? Tom Schwarzenegger from Austria or Hamburg or wherever the fuck. Yeah, what are you doing? Put me iron. Who asked for that? It's just some random German guy that was ranked, huh? What a Top Rank special. So I'm a German, That's okay. You look like a fucking worm with braids. Oh my gosh. I'm hitting y'all with 8 Mile bars. It's over. I'm cooking y'all. Bro. So I'm a German, That's okay. You look like a fucking worm with braids. Remember when B Rabbit said that? Oh, I'm cooking y'all like B Rabbit. It's over. He can't get with me spitting this shit wickedly, licking the shot and licking shot, a split lickety. Y'all remember that 8 Mile? He said, so I'm a German, That's okay. You look like a fucking worm with braids. Y'all, oh my gosh. Bro, you just picking random Germans and shit. No one ever from Auschwitz and all this shit, bro. Man, get him out of here. The Top Rank special. That shit was buns. Buns. Cheeks. Cheeks, nigga. Cheeks. Bro, that was cheeks. Then you went on to fight Otto Vailin, another unknown person at the time. And he whooped your ass. He almost stopped Fury in the 12th round. Then you go to the WWE. Cheeks. You want to be with Vince? You want to be with Vince McMahon? You went all the way to WWE. You scared to get out of that Riri? You want that paper chase? You got your black on fire, remain in the G until the moment you expire and win the ear. You went to the bro. He want to fight with Vince McMahon. He don't want to be a man fight Wilder hand. You want that paper chase? You got your black on fire, remain in the G. You don't want to fight. You got to go to the judge hand. Tyson Fury, he gonna get cars, but he got the Rona hand. You want that paper chase? You got your black on fire, remain in the G until that moment you expire. You didn't want to get that vac hand. You went to get that 1 dose of that vaccine, needed 2 hand. You on that paper chase? You got your black on fire, remain in the G until that moment you expire. Bro, what? You needed 2 doses. You only want to get 1, so you got to get out of fight hand. Oh my gosh. You owe your white parents child support hand. Shout out to T. Dot. The money keep coming in. Any news if they're still going to fight? No, the man is scared. What did you want me to say? He told the people that he got doctor's notes and shit. My dog ate my homework. You didn't do the homework assignment. Oh my God. You 6'9", you can't even punch like that. Bro, he's 7 feet tall and he got a fake power. Bro, his glove looked like the Nintendo Power Glove. Where he get that? He went to a pawn shop and got some gloves. That shit didn't look real. And then now when Wilder want to beat your ass, all of a sudden it's a game. Oh my gosh. You don't want to get to this day hand. Oh. To this day. You didn't want to get knocked down. Shout out to my 504. Shout out to my Wotis. I try to tell that little boy. I try etouffee, baby. Oh my gosh. I'm doing this for Uptown. You heard me? Listen, I'm doing this for my 504 people in Louisiana from the boot. You heard me? You understand I'm doing it. Eagles Army is that army. Better yet the Navy. So if you ever play hate me, then it ain't no gravy. Bro, it ain't no gravy. Etouffee, baby. We got that $5 water. Shout out to Isaiah. Shout out to Isaiah and Beatrice. They gonna send that $5 hand. I would like to tell you to sue Fury and take him to court. And facts. We got another $5 check. And oh, media on my dick. And let's get it. They not nicer than me. Black soul. The black soul. The black channel. We all know we want to see Fury crumpled on the canvas. We were so close. He just don't want to let us see it happen. Oh, scary cheater. Facts. Man, we on that 5-degree hand. Man. The man is shopping for cars. Bro, he trying to get, how you going to rent a car with Rona? Them motherfucker go get Rona all on the seats and shit. They got to re-rent that car. Man, get him out of here, bro. Get him out the motherfucker. Sport hand. Listen, I told you, Big Chief backs in there. We got another 3 from Patrick Stein. He said them Louisianimals. I try to tell you, Apple and Eagle Street, you heard me? I got that all black Porsche on them double black button blending so well, look like I'm riding on nothing. Talk a lot of shit, but I ain't lying on nothing. She love my satin sheets, it's like she lying on nothing. Ego F, baby, bitch. If you don't say the baby, man, y'all better say the Ego F, baby. Patrick Starr, Fury need his money for Coke and Versace. Man, he wearing musty Versace. Bro, he wearing the same Versace robe and shirt combo all through Vegas. In Vegas, I got partners in Vegas. It was 105 degrees the other night at nighttime. At night, at 1:30 at night, it was 105 degrees. So you know the man stank. You know the man stank. Vegas is hot as hell. And in Tyson Fury, he probably be on all types of drugs and stuff. So he be sweating and man. Why would Top Rank even have Fury in Vegas? Why would you take a known crackhead to a place called Sin City? You know he gonna sin. It don't even make sense. You got to take Fury to like Iowa or something, like Idaho or somewhere. You gonna take him to a place called Sin City? Man, come on, bro. You gonna take a crackhead to Sin City? That's like taking R. Kelly to Chuck E. Cheese. What you doing, bro? You taking R. Kelly to prom. What the fuck? You gonna take Kel. I'm not trying to be rude. Hey, pretty girl, I'm feeling you. Trying to get you to a hotel. You gonna take R. Kelly to prom. You taking R. Kelly to a Girl Scout meeting. The fuck? Bro, don't bring R. Kelly around the Girl Scout. You know what I'm saying? You gonna bring Kels, Pop Piper. Like, get your ass away from here. Motherfucker, you take R. Kelly to Sadie Hawkins dance and shit. Winter Ball. Like, come on, bro. This don't make no sense. You gonna take a crackhead to Sin City. Top Rank, come on. You gonna take, nah, it ain't never, man, y'all better stop. You gonna take R. Kelly to the Chuck E. Cheese's. He don't need to be there. That's what you gonna take Kels to the Discovery Zone. Y'all remember Discovery Zone? He don't need to be there. He don't no PTA meeting, nothing. He don't need to be there. That's what I'm saying. You gonna take R. Kelly to the Nickelodeon Kids Choice Awards? The fuck? Like, he get him a, how you gonna perform at the Kids Choice Awards? Anywho, Black Soul, the money keep coming in. I'm a Don. He said Fury be wearing that faux Sachi. Facts. Remember DC at Discovery Zone? Hey, see, they used to lure the kids in with them catchy ass songs, bro. Them catchy songs, you would pester your parents for a year and a half trying to go to these places because man, they had this commercial on for Discovery Zone. It was like kind of like a lit type of Chuck E. Cheese's, and they're like, it just looked fun from the commercial. DC at Discovery Zone, like everybody was dancing and in harmony and kicking and playing hopscotch. I'm like, man, I gotta go there. I went there once. It was nothing like the commercial though. Nah, it was like they had like it's like the Jelly Belly factory or something, and then they had you like on an assembly line with like metal. That shit hurt. Like you rolling around on metal and shit. I ain't no fucking transformer. Never mind. Y'all don't know about DZ. I'm from the Bay, bro. Nah, that DZ, it was all metal construction. Nah, that shit hurt. You hit your shin, you trying to crawl through crawl spaces. Nah, that stuff was crazy. Y'all tripping. DZ at Discovery Zone. Bro, Tyson Fury is an addict. Secrets in the attic, flowers in the attic. The man is an addict. And I'm going to keep at it. Slow it down. I just dissed you. I said Tyson Fury is an addict. I'm going to keep at it. The money keep coming in. I'm going to keep adding. Listen, the money keep coming in. I'm going to keep adding. Tyson Fury is an addict. I'm going to keep at it. Yeah, pay me. Y'all going to pay me. I promise you, you're going to pay me. Just paying my boxing ties ego, smash the like button. Yeah, cash app on the screen, $ boxing ego. Y'all know the wave. You know, we got the real drip. Here's the other thing. Let's just play a game, shall we? Let's pretend you didn't believe in boxing ego, Deontay Wilder, and Glovegate, right? You have to, unless you're a fucking liar or a skinhead or a racist, you have to admit that Tyson Fury's actions and or behavior lead you more towards he is not to be trusted, he's a cheat, he's a crook, he's a fraud, than exonerating him. Let me say this again, because I know we got some slow people in the back. Even if you didn't put much faith or consideration into Glovegate 1 and 2, and you didn't think Fury was a cheater, right? You have to admit all of the stuff that comes out about Tyson Fury pushes you more in that direction than the opposite. Like showing he's a wonderful person and things that exonerate him from being a POS. You have to, if you're being real with yourself, you would have to say all of this stuff makes him look extremely bad. And if you can't keep it real with yourself and look at these things, and like Martin Carefoot, the pig farmer who sold him, who was his alibi for beating a failed drug test, right? Came out last year, I believe, and said, hey, I didn't really sell him wild boar. I just used it to help a friend. Like, you know what I mean? I just put my name on it and committed perjury and signed some affidavits. That looks bad, bro. So imagine if I was wanted for murder. Somebody said I shot somebody, right? And my alibi went to court on my behalf and said, hey, yeah, Ego was with me. We was at the movies, right? And then later they recant and say, you know what? To keep it a buck, I was at home sleeping. I don't know where Ego was. Then guess what? The cops would probably reopen the investigation because your only alibi that caused the jury to find you innocent and beat the case has now checked out, and now you have a conflict. You have a confliction because now your only alibi has recanted. That's Tyson Fury's situation in a nutshell. So you have to admit all these different scenarios. It always surrounds Tyson Fury, right? Same thing with the Joseph Parker situation. Bro, I've been putting a lot of work in on the channel, and I know y'all gonna get my likes up or get my money up. Otherwise, I got about 5 more minutes. I promise you. My time is money. Y'all are going to pay for my time one way or the other. So please get the likes up or whatever you got to do. So, anywho, I'm not playing no games with nobody, bruh. This is ridiculous. Tyson Fury, he has the complexion for the protection. So all these crooked things and fraudulent things and behavior and incidents can keep popping up for the same man, right? And you want me to believe they're mere coincidences. For example, one of my favorite actors, Denzel Washington. Name the drama that Denzel Washington has had throughout his career, like wild scandals and scandalous behavior. Block David Barrera. I don't need you. Anybody else? Get David Barrera out of here. I don't need you. I don't do this for you. I do this for the real boxing fans. Get David, escort him out. Block him. To shout to Surah. Listen, y'all gonna learn to respect the king, or you gonna be the next David Barrera. Anywho, anybody else? Bye, David. Anybody else? Say something. Say it again. Say it again. I dare you. Say it again. Oh, what happened to that boy? Bro, they let Fury do all this moronic, unethical lies and deception and treason. He's still winning ESPYs for it. Bro, that time has come to an end. You can give him all the pound for pound rankings and ESPYs. Yeah. Do all that. That is not going to help him. Block Lomas Ticas. Oh, it's looking bad for y'all. Don't dare me. Don't dare me. You ain't going to win that one. So, yeah, man, it's just Tyson Fury time and time again. He's always, I just gave you an example. Denzel Washington, that's an actor that I love, right? I'm going to give him his flowers while he's still here. I love Denzel Washington. Yeah, all you motherfuckers. All right. Okay. Huh? Yeah, you think you do this to me, huh? What, name the miscellaneous scandals and, you know, things that Denzel Washington has been tied up. You don't see him in that. You don't see him. So explain why it keeps happening to the same person. Why does it keep happening to the same person? So at what point do you notice the problem and say, hey, man, I don't know. It keeps coming from the same culprit. Everyone. So Joseph Parker, they said he had the Rona. Then he got outed for being at Conor McGregor's fight. I did the video. Other people were talking about it, right? He's lifting weights. He's at the fight. Now he says he don't have the Rona. So who told him? Why did Tyson Fury's people, sources, because you know it wasn't Wilder's people, why did Tyson Fury's people tell the world and boxing media that Joseph Parker was amongst the Tyson Fury camp outbreak? And then he's at fights. And then once he gets called out, he has no choice but to rebuke that he has Rona. And he deleted the footage prematurely. Why'd he do that? If you didn't have Rona, why'd you delete the footage early? Why don't you just say, yeah, of course I'm at the Conor McGregor fight because I'm not Rona positive. Man, this is looking bad, bro. This is probably the sloppiest thing I've seen in boxing. In boxing, my history. Like, I wasn't here for Muhammad Ali days and stuff like that. But in my time of boxing, it's probably the sloppiest business and the messiest team and the messiest, like, situations that we've ever seen, right? So Joseph Parker did that. He's also has, like, a RICO charge that he's being accused of, like, slanging. What, you look it up. RICO, just type in Joseph Parker RICO. Speaking of RICO, MTK Global, Tyson Fury's advisor. There's supposed to be a crime syndicate. They did a BBC documentary, Panorama. Go watch it. Panorama. And they said that group founded MTK Global, and they're a crime organization that staged a shootout and killing at a weigh-in for boxing. This is Tyson Fury's advisor, and his advisor is on the lam, and his advisor has created this company. And they say it's a front, an attempt to whitewash their imagery. And, like, you know, launder money and stuff. So Joseph Parker caught a RICO case. MTK Global caught a RICO case with Joseph Jojo Diaz, one of their new fighters. Daniel Kinahan, they says on the run. Tyson Fury keeps deleting videos. He says he has the Rona, and there's a big, massive outbreak in his camp that caused the fight to be canceled with Wilder. But then he's at a luxury car spot. I made a video about it, right? I made a video about Tyson Fury being at the luxury car spot. And coincidentally, everybody's hit me up. Everyone's going to the video. The comments were open. Now they're not. Now they've limited and deleted the comments so you can't see nobody's comment. You see what I'm saying? So, there's an option on your post so no one can comment. So all the people who were commenting like, hey, I thought Fury was sick. Fury was sick. How's he shopping for cars? Ah. Everybody watched my video and was in the comment section, and people were tagging me. And then now all of a sudden they turned all the comments off. What a coincidence. Why does this keep happening to Tyson Fury? Explain yourself, you dusty, musty motherfuckers, bro. Explain this. Explain how this keeps happening to Tyson Fury. Okay, Fury did nothing wrong, just like Joseph Parker. Listen, they're not going. I told you the worst thing any of you motherfuckers can do is insult my intelligence. I told you, and I promised that. That's the worst thing you could have ever did. Don't insult my intelligence. You can do other things. Don't do that. Don't do that. So explain it. Joseph Parker, they said he had Rona. Then he got called out for being Rona positive, but being at the UFC 264 Conor McGregor fight. And then after he gets called out in my video, then all of a sudden he deletes the Instagram story prematurely before the stories expire naturally, right? And then he comes out and says, oh, I never had Rona. Then why'd you delete the story? Why would you delete a story? Like, that's like me being accused of a shooting, right? And the cops wanted to look at my gun, and I said it got stolen, or they found it in a river with the serial number scratched off. What does this show you? You guys are fucking idiots. A lot of you guys are fucking idiots. So conveniently, I'm wanted for a murder, and then my gun, they say, hey, we heard you had the same gun. We want to do a ballistics test. We want to see your gun to compare it to look for the identifying marks on the shell casings and do that ballistics test. And I'm like, oh, somebody robbed me and stole my gun. So the gun's in a gun safe, but somebody just came in and robbed that, didn't harm me, didn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, they just stole my gun, right? And then they find the gun in a river and the serial number is scratched off. What does that tell you? An attempt to destroy evidence. Come on, bro. So why did Joseph Parker delete? If you weren't sick, that fine. Okay, fair play. You didn't have Rona. One, why did people tell boxing media that he was sick with the Rona? Why did they leak that information? Just like the same team that had conflicting reports about Teofimo's Rona case. They said Teofimo was in Vegas. They said Teofimo was in Italy. Which one is it? Why is this not happening to PBC? Why is this not name a person that I could name 2 top-ranked ESPN fighters where this recently happened? They both said they had Rona, and they both was Swiss cheese stories with conflicting reports given to media versus what we're seeing when people did the actual detective work. Joseph Parker, like I just mentioned. Okay, you don't have the Rona, then why'd you delete the story? Leave that up. Let that rock. Why'd you get called out and delete the story? You shouldn't be under any duress or pressure because you didn't do nothing wrong. Same thing with Tyson Fury. Now the comments are taken off after I do the video exposing it. Come on, bro. I told you, don't insult my intelligence. Y'all try whatever. Don't do that. Don't do that, because then we can have a battle of wits, and you don't want that. Don't do that. And like I said before, all of this behavior, all of these findings, all of these discoveries only lead me to believe more what I told you from the beginning, that I think Fury cheated. Who else? Let's say, okay, this is a real question. So put your thinking caps on. Let's say you were of the thinking that Tyson Fury would never cheat in the Wilder situation, despite the fact that he's cheated before with the Christian Hammer fighting his opposable thumb, despite the fact that he's failed more than one drug test before for different drugs, despite all the bizarre behavior from him. Let's pretend you really don't believe that Wilder was poisoned, Wilder in Glovegate. You don't believe none of that. You have to admit that all of these other findings only push you to that direction that Fury can't be trusted. How can you see something so painstakingly obvious and true and you didn't believe it at first? You're like, no, Fury wouldn't do that. Why is there a need or a necessity for all this other bizarre behavior? Right? Nothing is adding up if he did not cheat it. So all the people who are like, he cheated, their case grows stronger. And the Tyson Fury apologists and the racists and the skinheads in boxing that try to whitewash this behavior, right? Their argument grows weaker. For example, what man blocked John G? Get him out of my face. Listen, y'all got one more attempt. We got to get the likes up or the loot up. I'm not here for the detractors and the naysayers. I'm here for y'all. So y'all better get the likes up. I don't care nothing about them. I don't need them. Shout out to Vallejo. I see you. Listen, I don't care about them. I don't want them. I don't need them. I don't need them to patronize my channel. I just need the real ones who care about the truth and the real ones that are rocking with me and rock with fairness and try to live righteous, and you want a fair shake. That's the only people that I want. Oh, media is down bad. Let them have their own, whatever channels you like, go over there. They always on my stuff. Y'all not going to let them disrupt me. I promise you. So get the likes up, get the loot up. Those are your only options. Other than that, then if you let them try to hijack and overpower what I'm doing, then I'll just come back later. You know what I'm saying? We'll just cut the stream short. I've already given you guys almost an hour of my time. Thank you guys for listening. But I refuse. I refuse. I am not here for them. I'm here for boxing. They're not going to distract. They're not going to stop what I'm doing. I promise you. Best channel ever. Let's go. They won't stop what I'm doing. Bro, you can't outwork me. They can't outwork me. So let's go. Let's work. If y'all want to work, let's work. Anywho, Tyson Fury, all his bizarre behavior. So example, let me get some water. Here's an example. Let's go. Work. Work. Get them likes up. Work. Y'all need to work. I'm putting in work. I'm destroying old media. I told you what I came to do all year. I told you what I came to do. They're like, oh, Ego, you suck. Ego. That's cool. I told you what I came to do. And God willing, I'm doing it. Ego Veli is doing it. I told you what. Work. Y'all gonna work. I promise you. If I'm working like this for the culture, I'm working like this for the channel, I'm working like this for what's right, y'all gonna work too. And if you don't want to work, that's fine. Kick rocks. Because we got enough people that will work, that will help us grow the empire. And it's like that. So let's say you didn't believe Glovegate, all right? You're like, oh, no, I don't know. I don't think that's true. What's the causation of all of Tyson Fury's following behavior? You know that you signed on for a 2-fight deal with Fox and ESPN. Fury knew that. Fury tried to find a backdoor out and run from Wilder in the second fight of that deal or the third fight. He told the world that he's tired of waiting, even though we have to now wait longer because Tyson Fury is sick with the Rona, although he's shopping for rental cars, luxury cars in Vegas, right? We have to wait longer, but he said he was sick of waiting for Wilder, and Wilder was playing games. This is last year. So he's moving on. I'm fighting December 5th. But he couldn't fight December 5th because Wilder put him in. There's a clause in the contract that they could go to arbitrator. Tyson Fury's team assured you. So you guys, if you're a Tyson Fury fan or you're a skinhead, right? He's lying to you. His team is lying to you because his team told all you travelers, gypsies, skinheads, whoever likes him, right? His team told you that Wilder, don't worry, guys. We got the Joshua fight next. Wilder can do nothing. He has no legal grounds to sue us. That's what they told you, and you believed it. I didn't, but you did, right? Fast forward to the future. Wilder did have legal recourse and grounds to enforce, and the judge, the arbitrator judge, made Fury, he says you have to fight Wilder or retire. Fury signs the contract. Like, oh, okay, a fight's a fight. We hear he's getting whooped in sparring. Wilder looks super serious with Malik Scott and stared him down like no other at the press conference. All of a sudden, Tyson Fury finds another way out and he gets the Rona. Day before that, he was talking about go England, go to the soccer game. So the movement looks too crazy. So the day before the fight, you're like, oh, England versus Denmark, let's go. And you're singing and jolly. And this is all documented. This is all documented. You're singing about the England game a day before. And then the next day, these reports come out. At first, remember the report said somebody in Tyson Fury team had Rona. And then later, the reports changed later on that day, and it said Tyson Fury was one of the people inflicted with the Rona.
Fantastic. And you know what I've got to say to everyone out there? It's coming home. It's coming. Football's coming home. It's coming home for the first time in 60 years, however long it's been, since 1966.
So that was Tyson Fury happy with the results from the England soccer game for the Euro Cup or whatever versus Denmark. And he's singing. So a day before you got the Rona, you're singing and jovial and it's like, it's coming home. And then the very next day, you're deathly ill to the point where, you know, you have the Rona and all this stuff and you can't compete. Then Bob Arum, after he already pulled out, they told you the fight was being postponed. Bob Arum did an interview. These guys talk too much. It's over. It's over. Ego, you killing. I know. I know that.
Hey, get the fuck out of here.
I know that.
Get the fuck out of here. Payday.
Payday. I know that.
You want payday. I know that.
Told you. I know that. Then you say you got the Rona. Your promoter says you had a chest congestion and you were showing signs of it on Thursday, I think he said. But he said on Monday he was feeling better. But that's not how the Rona works. This is an infectious virus that's killing people, right? Block D. I'm not even reading what you said. Hurry up and block him. Block him quick. Listen, block D. I don't care. I'm not reading that. Yeah. Listen, block D. Get him out of here. I'm going to keep doing this till he out of here. Shooters. That's what I'm talking about. I ain't reading what you said. I don't need to. Anywho, when they hate, donate. That's strike one. 3 strikes, I'm out. So y'all going to pay for that. Every time they come in with distraction, I promise y'all going to pay. If not, I'm out. So it's up to you. Anyway, I'll keep going. Shout out to my shooter, Surah. He got him out of here. So Tyson Fury, he said that it is coming home, which was a lie because England lost. But that's what he said. Then the next day, they said he was sick. And then Bob Arum said, oh, I talked to him on the phone and he had a chest congestion, right? He had a chest congestion, but he's feeling better on Monday. But you don't go endanger the lives of people because you're feeling better, right? You could be asymptomatic. He said shout out to my man from Baltimore. He said they always lurking. I told you they on my dick. They can't, they just wait till I say something and they can't contain themselves anymore. And then they get mad and they say something stupid and get blocked, right? So how How are you going from you can't train, you're super sick, to Monday you feel better? But that doesn't change. You're supposed to quarantine and self-isolate for 14 days. It hasn't been 14 days. So how are you renting a car? And trust me, there's a lot of people saying this is fake, but I promise you can't come back to my video tomorrow morning and we'll see how fake it is. Because let's say Ego Cochran is on the case. So people are saying, oh, that's a Photoshop. It's an old picture. I come back to my channel tomorrow. We gonna see. The investigation is done. Young Forensic Files is back. Come back to the channel tomorrow. Oh, it's gonna be fun, bro. It's over. It's over for the man. Wait till I drop this video. It's already scheduled and everything. Y'all on the timer. I ain't worried about it. It ain't gonna hurt me. It's gonna hurt y'all a lot more than it hurt me. Bro, it just get him out of the sport. Wilder should, at this point, he should sue him. There's no reason to even fight. He's not an honorable person. The judge told him you have to fight him. He like, who does just all the behavior, the day before his arbitration ruling, which we knew the arbitration ruling was coming out, right? He lied to y'all and said he's fighting Joshua and he just talked to the prince of Saudi Arabia. I mean, what? Who does this? Who does this, man? Shout out to EJ. EJ says, keep cooking on these frauds, Ego. Facts. I got you. Man, the downward spiral of Fury has begun again. That boy's scared. Like I said, listen. The thing is, let's say you didn't believe in Glovegate. Then explain what man. He says, I got Wilder's mojo in me back pocket. That's his words. He says, I'll crack Wilder's skull. I'll dent Wilder's skull. Smash, smash, smash. He says, I don't need to train for Wilder. This is all things that Fury said regarding the Wilder 3 fight. He said, I don't need to train for the Wilder 3 fight, right? He said, Wilder's a bum dosser, and I got his whole mojo in me back pocket. So why is it always this clown show and this ish show with Tyson Fury? Why not just get this Wilder 3 fight on the road? Because keep in mind, before the Rona, he could have just fought Wilder outright and honored the contract. Canelo has fought 3 times since late last year. 3 times. Fury hasn't fought in 18, 19 months. The reason he didn't fight sooner is because he was fighting in court to not fight Wilder. Whoop.
Go look up the history. Shit, don't everybody believe in Google? Go Google that shit. See what I'm talking about.
You know what I'm talking about,
man.
So, like I said, Canelo Alvarez is somebody who's a better fighter, somebody who's a big name or whatever, and he fought 3 times and might fight a 4th time in September. So that means Canelo Alvarez will fight 4 times, and Fury hasn't even fought 1 time. What does this tell you? Errol Spence, he got in a whole car accident, fought Danny Garcia, and is about to fight Pacquiao in August. So Errol Spence will have gotten in the accident, fought Danny Garcia, and fought Pacquiao before this alleged Wilder Fury 3 fight will take place. Gervonta Tank Davis, he has fought Leo Santa Cruz in December. He just fought Mario Barrios, and he says he's back in October. So Gervonta Tank Davis of Baltimore will have fought 3 times by the time Tyson Fury, the same month Tyson Fury is supposed to fight. So keep in mind, whether you believe the Rona, I don't even know how you can believe the story at this point. But regardless, before he caught a Rona, right, before he allegedly caught the Rona, he could have just fought Wilder outright, but him and his team were too busy being clowns saying they was going to fight in Saudi Arabia with Anthony Joshua fighting Wilder in court. Enough is enough. Wilder needs to lawyer up, find a way to force Fury to fight by July 24th or sue the draws off of him. Because at this point, there's no honor in Fury. There's no honor in what he's doing. There's no honor in his behavior. He can't be trusted. Like, he's probably trying to concoct a new cheat code to beat Wilder. You know what I mean? Like, why you even want to play with a person like that, where there's like anything goes and they're trying to bare knuckle or street fight you or cheat or, you know, dip their gloves and glue glass or, you know, whatever they trying to do, right? Trying to beg for, like, and it's funny because you have a white fighter with the complexion for the protection, and he could say X, Y, and Z, this, that, and that. Wilder's scared of me, but he's the reason for all the delays. Imagine that. A white fighter telling a black fighter in the world that the black fighter is afraid of the white fighter, but all of the behavior that is creating delay, hesitation, and postponements is from the white fighter, Tyson Fury. And I like to talk black and white to you because it's fun for me. Let's say this again. Let's have a salt and pepper conversation. I'm going to make this black and white, right? So y'all see it clear. Let's just keep it black and white. Okay. You have a white fighter. I'm having a salt and pepper conversation. Fuck it. I said, I'm having a salt and pepper conversation. I'm about to push it. Slow it down. I just dissed you. I said, I'm having a salt and pepper conversation. It's black and white. Fuck it. I'm having a salt and pepper conversation. I'm about to push it. Boom, doo 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 doo, doo 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 doo, boom, doo doo. Salt and pepper. I'm about to push it. I'm about to push it, bro. Oh my gosh. You have a white fighter, Tyson Fury, from another country, winning awards in America, ESPN ESPY. You have a black fighter who represented this country, America, in the Olympics. He accused Fury of cheating. No investigation needed. His team doesn't look suspect, and everybody that rolls with him doesn't like sell dope and all this other right? And he's the one that nobody wants to believe. They're like, oh, the Negro has headphones on. He must be terrified. And then you have a white fighter who is saying the black fighter is afraid of him, but he's the one that is responsible for all of the delays. Explain that. Explain how Fury is the culprit, him and his team, that has created all the delays. Why is it that Top Rank has 2 fighters currently with super delays, and they're both Rona related? So the Rona has, I'm not going to say we're still in the pandemic for sure, but I feel like things have been pretty well as far as boxing is concerned. Most people are getting vaxxed, and it's the world slowly but surely coming back. Like, we couldn't have crowds, but now we can. So you got 2 top-ranked fighters that were in main events that both got the Rona and spoiled fights that we all wanted to see, that were meaningful, that needed to happen under these weird terms, whilst we're on kind of like the second chapter of the Rona, where the world, like, I was just in Walmart today. There were people in there with no mask. In California, 8 months ago, that couldn't be the case. You still had to wear a mask. I still wear my mask, but I'm just saying there's other people because seemingly have been vaccinated. So you got 2 top-ranked ESPN fighters that are getting sick at the highest level in fights that are worth millions. The Teofimo fight, they were bidding $6 million on it, that's a pretty penny for a fight like that, right? Triller was bidding $6 million. So with all this money, we got J-Lo and all this stuff that Teo said, his dad said, it's a $2 million fight. They're going to do 2 million pay-per-views, more than Canelo, more than Floyd, Logan Paul. This is what Teo's team told you. 2 top-ranked fighters, and back-to-back, both of their fights get crushed whilst we're in the chapter 2 of the pandemic, where we do have vaccinations and people have dealt with the Rona long enough to know proper protocols. And then on top of that, Fury's side, all of the stories are breaking up. Joseph Parker has it, then he don't have it, and then he doesn't have it after he's been at the Rona fight. They say Fury has it, but he was at the UFC Performance Center, which is Acres, and it's a multi-million-dollar industry. It's like, or a multi-million-dollar building. It's a high tech. So how is Fury? They said 10 people actually had the Rona with Fury's team. And 4 of those people were in the hot tub with UFC at the performance center. So so the UFC don't care? And then this was right before the Conor McGregor Dustin Poirier 3 card. So they had Sean O'Malley training at the UFC Performance Institute, right? Oh man, I'm cooking y'all. They had Sean O'Malley, who was training there because that's what they built the facility for, right? And days before Fury tested positive, UFC PI, Performance Institute. So they got this multi-million-dollar facility, and they all in the tub. Tyson Fury, Andy Lee, Isaac Lowe, Joseph Parker, right? I think Parker's in there. Yeah. So you got 4 fighters that they said had the Rona in the UFC Performance Institute. So the UFC has this multi-million-dollar facility that's open for their athletes. They don't have no COVID testing protocol. They just let anyone through the door. Or if you're a celebrity and you're carrying the Rona, they let you in their facility and in their hot tub. Man, come on, bro. And then now, days later, Joseph Parker, after being outed, after my video came out, he's saying he don't have the Rona. Who said he had the Rona then? Why did they leak that information? Then now Fury's renting cars. Man, it's over, bro. We got a $3 Cash App. He said, I'm a new subscriber. Or Edith Edwards, new subscriber, and I'm enjoying your content. Shout out to Edith. Appreciate you. We got a Cash App from Edith. Appreciate you. Yeah, man. It's just, you do the math, bro. Nothing is adding up. How come when I tell y'all something, it always adds up? You never heard me tell you no story and this and that. And there's so many loopholes and issues with this. It's crazy. And like I said, listen, I need all y'all fans, if you're a fan for boxing, Ego make more money from a single live stream than Fury merch sales. That's probably accurate. Ain't nobody wearing no Fury Big Dosser shirt. Man, stop. Man, it's over, bro. It's always controversy with Fury. How does controversy surround one man? How? Why? What does that tell you? Man, it's a bad look. Wilder need to sue this man. Sue the man till he can't bear no more. Because this is basically almost like defying a court order, wouldn't you say? If the arbitrator says fight Wilder by September 15th, fuck this October stuff. If Fury's not ready, listen, they probably turned in some paperwork to Deontay Wilder. That was probably some bogus stuff. Listen, you can get a doctor. They got people in Florida. I watched this show and they had doctors in Florida that were basically running a methadone clinic and giving high levels of prescription to really potent oxycodone and perks and stuff like that, pain pills and stuff like that. And the doctor was just free willing it and signing certain people to collect a lot of it. And the person was basically a drug dealer selling painkillers, right? So we've seen and heard these stories. You can get a doctor's note for crazy stuff. They need to subpoena Tyson Fury and Top Rank and look at video and everything to see why this man is not quarantining, to see and get a neutral doctor to run the Rona test. Because why would you, at this point, why would you trust ESPN, Top Rank, Fury team, or whatever doctor probably submitted paperwork to Fox oh yeah, Tyson Fury is Rona positive. You know what I mean? There's ways to fake the test too. And he's a crook. He's a crook. So he probably read up, he went on YouTube. There, like I heard something, you can do something with Coke, the drink, to show a false positive. So he might have did something like that. None of Fury's gimmicks can be trusted. I'm sure there's ways. Look it up. Like I said, I heard some. See, this is the thing. I'm not super well versed in the ways to fake a test because I'm not a fake person. I don't have to fake anything. So, you know, I don't know all the techniques and stuff like that because I would never fake having a vicious virus that has taken people's lives. You know what I'm saying? But I have overheard like conversation and people saying there are ways to fake a test to show a false positive when you really don't have it, right? It's something about Coke. Listen, I'm sure y'all can look it up. You know what I mean? So it could be anything like that. They need to do a cotton swab on Maury Povich or something so we can all see. We can all see that this is the test. It's diligently put in a Ziploc bag or whatever and taken to the lab under scrutiny and show that this man has Rona. Because he's a jackal. He's a, you know, he's always like if he cheated with the Wilder glove, you don't think he's looking for, look, told you. BBC, UK shit. How children are spoofing COVID tests with soft drinks. I told you. Look. And this is a UK article. He might have read this. This is the type of individual we're dealing with. It says, how children are spoofing Rona 19 tests with soft drinks. Some children have found a devious method to get out of school. This is Tyson Fury. Using cola to create false positive COVID tests. How does it work? I told you. Like, bro, you have to look at all of these things. This is the type of individual you're dealing with. So if I knew this and I don't even have, I'm not the pro fighter, so I don't have to take no Rona test and bail out of fight. So I know this just from because I read, you know what I'm saying? And I consume content. But Fury, if you're looking for ways, the internet's powerful. You know what I'm saying? You're looking for ways to cheat. I'm sure you probably, bro, subpoena Fury's computer or phone. I bet you find all types of stuff. I bet you find all types of stuff. Children are always going to find cunning ways to bunk off school. And the latest trick is to fake positive Rona lateral flow tests using soft drinks. Videos of the tricks have been circulating on TikTok since December, and a school in Liverpool, UK, recently wrote to parents to warn them about it. So are fruit juices, cola, and devious kids fooling the test? And there's a way to tell a fake positive result from a real one? I've tried to find out. Told you. So there's ways that you can, depending on the test and how it was administered and what information was submitted. That's why you have to use somebody like Judge Weinstein or somebody would have to use a neutral facility that is not going to be out for the uckery, you know what I mean? And doing devious things and get paid off or whatever. And you got to use somebody like that that's accredited and trusted. Well, I don't trust nobody on Fury's team. Why would I? What reason have they given me? Wait till I drop that video tomorrow. Thank you for your time. Fury caught in the act again. It's about to go down. Come back to my channel tomorrow morning. Y'all will see. Y'all will see the light. Because a lot of people are like, oh, he wasn't there. That's an old picture. All right. I got something for y'all. Oh, don't go nowhere. I got something for y'all. I got something for y'all. So, yeah, I told y'all stop playing with me. Y'all didn't want to listen? All right, I got you. I told y'all to stop playing with me. You're not going to insult my intelligence. So y'all said it was a Photoshop? Y'all said it was an old picture? I got something for y'all. Come back to the channel tomorrow morning. It's over. Tyson Fury Exposed, Part 2. Peace.